Hey everyone, happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Oh my goodness. So the weekend's almost over and I was just looking at my box and my bags of stuff that I got for my Tori Bell Cosmetics, and I just realized I wanted to show you how you put on the one of the lashes really quickly. You know, you can take it on, you take it off, you can take it on, you can take it off. And I don't really get to do that video too much. So I figured I'd just take a few minutes out of the time, show you how to do it, and talk a little bit about the opportunity that's here at Tori Bell with my team. So if you don't know, my name is Sarah, and I am a nano influencer for Tori Bell Cosmetics, and I also am the owner of Lash by 31 Expressions. So that is my business. It is absolutely fantastic. So I am affiliate of Tori Bell, but this is my company, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It is something I never in my life thought I would be doing. But then again, I never thought I would be wearing makeup. So you never know where life is going to take you. And you always just got to be open to opportunities. So when they come knocking, always look at the pros and cons of everything. And I say that because when this opportunity came up for me, it was completely unexpected. I was in a time in my life where I just finished a big medical problem. It was a really big scare. And we had moved and we had a whole bunch of things that unexpectedly happened. So I had completely lost myself. Add on to the fact that my daughter's, she's now 5. At the time frame, she was 4. She's a girly girl, like up and down, cross your legs, always in my stomach with her legs crossed, girly girl. And she already knew herself being that young. And she knew she loved makeup. She knew what she wants to be. She decided she wanted to be a ballerina and a dancer. All these things that I haven't even figured out about myself. And being 35, going on 36 years old, I realized that I really needed to take time to figure out me. What did I want? What do I want to be? Who do I want to be? I have a regular 9-to-5 job, and which is great. I love numbers. I love being a senior financial analyst. It's a very pretty title, and I've been able to work with numbers for over 7 years now. And before that, I was basically like a glorified trainer for HR stuff. So I could train anything for materials to improve the company or things to help with employees' knowledge base, things like that. And I did that for 10 years. And while that was a great career, I found out that wasn't me. So I switched over to finance. And now I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, okay, well, I've done these things, but it still doesn't define who I am. So one day when I was going through Facebook, a fantastic woman, her name was Michelle, she appeared in my feed. And I didn't understand why. I just scrolled through it like normal, but then I got a friend request. And I'm like, okay, well, it said from, where I used to live at one point, which is Georgia. And I was like, do I know her somewhere? Is it high school? Because I was connecting with a lot of people from when I went to school at. And I looked and like, oh, okay, she does makeup. Okay, that sounds cool. But I kept going. So what happened was, after a while, I was like, okay, I saw a video of her take her lash off and put it back on. I was like, what just happened? Did she just take off her eyelashes and put something back on? Like, it really changed her whole face. It gave this highlight to her eye, and she just seemed so happy, and her energy was so positive. And I was just like, is it the lashes? What is it that makes her smile? What makes her glow? I'm like, I want that glow. So I kept watching the video and I started following her, and I became her friend on Facebook. And it was just amazing to see how excited she was to do this. And I was like, I want to try this. Why not? I don't know anything about makeup. And the worst thing that can happen is that I have another allergic reaction. I can go through my day-to-day life eating the same stuff all the time, and I'll still get an allergic reaction. So it doesn't stop me from trying things. So why not try this? I haven't explored this side of me. Maybe I'll like it. So I went ahead and did it. I completely ignored everything that she had said. I didn't I didn't ping her. I didn't go to a comment. Actually, on her Facebook, she had a website. And I went directly to the website and I started looking around at all the different products and everything. And I decided on the 9-to-5s, which is the beginner lashes. For most people, anybody who's ever tried them or just been interested in it but don't want a whole bunch of bow in your face, 9-to-5 is the best thing to do. And she would say that over and over again in her videos. So I went ahead and tried it. I got the liner. And when the package came, I was so excited but scared at the same time. And the greatest thing about it is that when I got it, it wasn't for anybody else. I wasn't waiting for something else for my kids. I wasn't waiting for something for my husband. This was something for me. So I took my time. I took that lash out. I looked at it. I went through her videos again to make sure I was going to do this right. I put my 2 layers of eyeliner on and I did it. I tried it and I stared at myself and I just absorbed this person who was looking back at me that I had never seen before. Like, I have never really been a makeup girl. I never really wore makeup unless I absolutely had to. And then normally it was a dark liner with a little bit of chapstick that made it glow a little bit and a little bit of eyeshadow, whatever, my mom had taught me at the time frame. And I think I had lashes one time and it was for my sister-in-law's wedding. And at the time frame, my eyes had allergic reaction. They swelled up and my lashes fell off halfway through. It was horrible. So even with me putting a layer of Benadryl spray all over my face first, I still had a reaction. So I wasn't really enthusiastic for trying it again, but seeing that this was a magnetic eyeliner and not actual glue, I was open to try. And when I did, it was just amazing. It was something I had never seen for myself. And so I was hooked. I kept looking back at myself and getting to know this person who was looking back at me. I had never, ever in my life, honest God, seen her. And I was in love and I wanted to see more. So I started getting other lashes and exploring the pages and watching more of the videos and saying, I wonder if I can do that. So I got into the Works eyebrow kit and I realized it framed my face. It just enhanced what I already have. And I couldn't think of any better way to explore this side that my daughter's going to need to explore at one point in time, because at the end of the day, I wanted to be a good role model for her. So I needed to find this out for me and enjoy it. If things didn't work for me, they didn't work for me. But at least I tried it. And that's what happened. So I think it was either my second or third order, I got a message from Michelle. And Michelle told me, hey, sis. That's one of her favorite things. Hey, sis. Tap, tap, tap. Knock, knock, knock. Hey, I noticed that, you're doing really great for your orders, and I thank you so much for your support, but you do know you could be ordering yourself and getting paid for it. I said, okay. Because mind you, I didn't really care about the money at the time. I'm not saying that money's not important, but I was on this self-discovery journey for me. So the money wasn't what hooked me. What hooked me is the fact that she said, I want to share this with you. You are growing and going through this journey and learning yourself. And there are other people out there like you. There are other people who would benefit from learning your story. If you go to Starbucks, and this is what she said, if you go to Starbucks and you get a drink that you absolutely love, most of the time people go on social media or take a picture with it and say how much they loved it. They don't get paid for that. That's what she said. You can get paid for wearing your lashes. Even though this is your journey, you can share that journey with other people and get paid for it. Not changing anything I'm doing now. And that's when I really took a second and looked back. I was like, okay, she's making some sense here. Mind you, I don't like admitting this stuff out loud, but I said, okay, on the messenger, and I went back to my little room and I pulled out my trusty notepad and I was like, okay, we're going to make a list here. Let's make a list of all the pros and cons of why I should do this. And I made the list, and being a Sagittarius, of course, after making the list, I went crazy. I reanalyzed, overanalyzed, and then I threw it away. And then I said, what am I doing right now to make me grow? That's what I said to myself. And I looked at what I'm doing, and I was like, I'm doing lashes to grow personally, to see who I am, and what I am, and who I could be, and what do I want to look like? I'm mid-30s now. I want to look completely different than I did in my 20s. I want to look completely different than when I turn 40. But I want to be secure in myself. That was the thing that I really wanted. And you know what? She was right. I needed other people to be able to see this so they can grow, so they don't have to go through this. So I said yes. I signed up that night. After waiting for a little bit, I signed up that night after I reached back out to her. And I was scared. It was something new. I wasn't really that big into social media. I just went back into it. But it wasn't about that. It was about me. And what could I do? And what could I learn? And the fact that I could be closer to this lady who changed my life with just being her, so I could absorb that energy and hopefully spread the same energy, yeah, I did it. And I can tell you, there's not a day that goes by that I regret that decision. This is my journey. This is my business now. Now I finally realized what I want to do next. I want to own my own catering business. I want to be able to fund these things. I want to be able to pay things in cash. I want to have financial freedom. I want to be able to wake up in the morning and say, you know what? I want to try a new recipe. I can do this right now because this is my business. And I'll tell you what, Tori Bell's going to fund that for me. And it's a perfectly great thing. It is a great benefit that, yes, you get paid 3 times a month. You get paid on the 5th, the 10th, and the 20th. Okay, at my current job, I get paid every 2 weeks, which is great. But having that paycheck in between my paychecks is even better. It happens to be a light caveat. It might be great for some other people. That might be a big benefit for others who really need this. You never know what's going to come up. Like, I was able to pay for my kids' full growth spurt closet. My daughter jumped up in a complete size, and it really felt like one night. I was able to pay for everything I needed to in cash, along with groceries and the stuff for my son. That's bananas. I'd never been able to do that before. I always had to save for it. So it was nice to have that cushion. Then the fact that, hey, with COVID, I don't have to actually keep any inventory or see people hand to hand, touch anything, show you anything. I don't have to visit your house. I don't have to do any of that. I literally can sit here online and talk, or just show a picture of something I'm already doing. Like if I run out to the post office, I can take a picture. Hey, this is what I'm wearing. These are my lashes. That's it. It's very nice. It's very simple. It's very easy. And I love it. I love it. And all the products come from a distribution company. Okay, there's a center that takes care of all the orders. So when they come to your website, and yes, as soon as you sign up, you get a website just for you that you don't have to maintain. It has your picture, and whoever you give that to when they place their orders, you get the commission from. Completely hands-free. So you give them that website, the order goes over to the distribution center, and they send it directly to the customer. That's it. No shipping for you, no inventory for you, nothing for you. That is the best thing ever. Okay, I've never been in any type of direct sales, or networking marketing type thing. I've done retail, I've done fast food, I've done waitressing, I've done things like that. So yes, I am comfortable being in front of people, but I never did anything like this. And I never had to have inventory on hand. So that was kind of huge for me. I didn't want to have anything, especially with the whole thing with COVID. No. That's a whole nother beast. I wasn't going to do it. So that was fantastic that I don't have to worry about that. Okay. And then to top everything off on this journey, I have met some amazing women. I mean, they are fantastic, and all different types of women around the world. Okay. I'm a military brat. Okay, so I'm used to being around all different types of women, and I take things and am able to grow by having a diversity in my circle. But these women are strong, and this isn't their full-time job. They're moms, they're teachers, they have other jobs, just like me. This is just something they were doing on the side. Some of them, this became their full-time just because it funded better than their personal. So that's awesome that they had that opportunity to do that. But this is just because they took that opportunity. Okay, so it may not be for everyone. Straight up, it's no problem. It may not be for Tom over there who says that, lashes may work for him. It may not be for Tom. Okay, it may not be for Susie. It may not be for Samantha. It may not be for, Shanika. It may not be for them. But if you're ready to go ahead and start moving forward in your life, you don't want to look back a year from right now and say, I'm doing the exact same thing. I had no growth. I'm in the exact same situation or worse. This is something you need to try. I don't see a downside to it. You got product. Check. Okay. If you don't have it in hand, hey, that's the best thing about joining the team right now. You get your starter kit when you're joining. You get your website when you join. You get a support group when you join. None of that stuff is a down. You're setting yourself up for success. And it's just that easy. So, on top of that, you learn about the products, you learn about yourself, and you have a whole company standing behind you. For your business, mind you, it is your business. So you manage it how you want to with the flexible hours, put into it as much as you want to, or as little as you want to. You make it work for you. This is yours. You're investing in you. I can't think of a better way to go about that. So let me make sure I got this right. You're going to pay me for people to get this product that I'm already wearing, and I have a whole company behind me who stand behind their products, which means they stand behind me as well, and they give me training. Mind you, this training is for all social media platforms and even some other things. So if I ever decide to separate with the company, I'm still good. That's not a down. Okay, that is not a con in any way. That is a positive, because guess what? Not only did you grow, you figured out about business, you figured out about you, and you figured out what you're going to do in the future. You started making goals, things that you never thought you would do. You broaden your horizon. That is fantastic. So I just wanted to at least come on there and talk about that. Okay, I'm gonna get off the little soapbox. It wasn't really meant to be something big and heavy, but I did want to talk about that. I also want to talk about these lashes. I know it sounds a little funny, but I am uber excited for these. So Laura Hunter, our CEO, comes on every Thursday, and she launches a new product, gives us tips and tricks about the products. Not only lashes, we have lippies, we have eyebrow kits, we have foundation. We just got foundation. No, I'm not wearing any right now. I'm going to get into it, but the fact is that we have it. That is amazing. But this right here is our newest ones for the holidays, and these are called Icicle. And if you notice, this is a really pretty box. And it's one of the packages that can be either bought by itself or it can be bought in a gift bundle. And the gift bundle comes with 3 things. It comes with the Icicle lashes. Aren't they pretty? The Snowflake Bling, which is little crystals you can put on your eyelashes, which are great for holidays, or when you want a little extra bling. You can even put a little bit of magnetic eyeliner somewhere, like right here, and you could put the bling on it. So, and give you like a little crystal mole. Some people do that for New Year's. I might try it. Who knows? It'll be something new. But anyway, it comes with the Icicles lashes in an ornament. That's so pretty, isn't it? It comes with the Snowflake Bling, which is 24 individual crystals. And it comes with the Winter Wonder lashes. And the Winter Wonder lashes are gorgeous because they are burgundy. And it's a full look. It is so gorgeous. I love it. So if you want more information about that, let me know. We can do a whole talk about it, because I was in love with the pink lashes they have for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October. And mind you, if you notice, I'm not big on makeup yet. Not huge on it. It's just simple. But I love those pink lashes. I loved those pink lashes. They were so subtle and gorgeous. So it got me hooked on trying different colors. I love the Winter Wonder Lash. They are gorgeous because they're burgundy and they're full. And it's just a hint. It's not like it's boom, burgundy, oh my God. And they're extra long out to here and you can't see or blink with your glasses on. It's nothing like that. It's very subtle. It's very natural. It'll look great for any holiday, especially I think I'm gonna wear it during Thanksgiving. So those are the Winter Wonder Lash. I'm gonna put on the Icicles right now. And it's gonna be a wrap. So what I have on right now is my usual daily look. It's not hard, okay, because I don't like doing a lot. I can't. I'm a mama too. Okay, I have a puppy who's 1, and I have a husband. My children are full-time remote. Okay, and I'm 100% remote. I don't have time to be trying to get everything done, so like 15 hours to get some makeup done. I can't do that. I got this down to 3 minutes, okay? This is the Works Brow Kit. That's this right here. It literally comes with 3 stencils in it, so I put the brow gel on it and fill in the stencil. I can't freehand to save my life. This is everything. I also have my magnetic eyeliner right here. This is the classic and it is black. You can choose between black, brown, or gray. I love the black because, as you can tell, it gives me a really nice definition to my eyes. It makes them pop, okay? So with the classic, the difference between the classic and the other product, which is for eyeliner, we have the USA liner. The one difference between the two is that the USA liner is water resistant. The classic is waterproof. I want waterproof. I love this stuff. The classic is for me. All right, so you put 2 coats of this on and you're good to go. However, I will tell you a trick. This right here is a regular pencil, a regular eyeliner pencil. I put this on before I put on my liner, my magnetic liner. And the reason why is because I have oily skin. If you notice, I have a really nice glow here. Yeah, that's oil. It's okay. It's my skin. I love it. And it is what it is. But because I don't want my liner to move, because the only way you can get your liners off, either the liner or the eyebrows, is by using an oil-based makeup remover. And since my skin is oily, it may smudge it off. So this right here, simple little trick. I put this on first. That way I have a barrier between the liner and my eyelid. And because I have -8 in both my eyes, and I have an astigmatism, which means they're shaped differently. And so my eye rotates whenever I blink or when I have contacts on. That means I can see my line when I put it on. So this regular liner works out perfectly so I can put my magnetic liner on. All right. So again, the USA, which is a gold one, that's water resistant. The regular classic is waterproof. 2 coats of the classic, as you can tell, it's on and it's ready. Okay. It takes, I would say, probably less than a minute for it to dry. It's always been dry for a minute. And the last thing I have on is my favorite, the 24K lip gloss. So as you can tell, this looks really natural. I love this look. It's fantastic. I top it off with the 24K. So the last thing I'm gonna do is pop on these fantastic lashes, these icicle lashes, and call it a day. All right, when you take them out or when you get it, as you see, you have little things down here. They're anchors. The anchors itself, you can use them right underneath your lash if you want a little extra security, or if you don't want to use a liner. I've never had to use the anchors at all because the liner holds perfectly. All right, so when you get them, the strips are magnetic, and this is where you'll house them and store them. All right, you take one of the lashes out, you give it a bend in between the magnets. There are 10 magnets. They are very strong, okay? And to keep them clean, you don't use a solution. You don't use any water. Never use any water on your lashes. They will ruin your lashes, okay? They don't need it. The only thing you need to do is take your finger and rub. Just rub. If there might be any liner that came off with your eyelashes, with your eyelashes, you take any liner off, it's gonna help. Because all it's doing is attracting itself to the other magnetic iron oxide. That's what makes them magnetic in here, okay? So that's what makes them stick. You bend in between the magnets, because when you bend the band, not everybody's eye is the same. Bending the band makes it where it can conform to your eye. So now you look directly in your mirror or your camera, and as you see, it'll lay straight down on your liner. All right, so your guide is where the color of your eye starts. You see that? See how simple and easy that is? But it's such a difference. Those are the icicles. It's light, it's secure, it's on there, it's done. Okay, so next I do the next one. Same thing, pick it up, give it a little bend in between the magnets, because we want it to lay down beautifully and not sit up there real stiff. Because again, not everybody's eye is the same. And you lay it right back on there. That's it. Make sure I put her on there right. Those are the icicles. And you see how it makes a difference? It's not something just jumping at you saying, oh my God, I'm here, I'm here. it's just a subtle, oh, yeah, your eyelashes are there, but look at those eyes. It highlights what you have. So I love them. I am going to be a customer of Toryville way beyond anything. I'm a lifetime customer. It doesn't matter if I start selling them or not. I was going to stay with this. But if you love the product, there's no reason why you shouldn't start selling the product. Get your commission for it, especially for stuff that you buy. When you buy it, you still get a profit from it. You get money back for your own purchases. So, and a maintenance, so let me make sure I got this right. Let's go over everything, okay? You get a maintenance-free website. You get a full support group. You get training steps. You get, you don't have to have any inventory. You don't have to have any type of shipping. And you get paid to look pretty. You get paid for your self-discovery. You get paid for your enhancement. And I really wouldn't call it an enhancement. It's more of an accent. Because I'm not trying to oomph anything. I'm just saying, oh, it already exists. Yeah, I like that. So, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, you want to know more about the holiday bundle, the little ornaments that you can use, because you get to use them afterwards too, or about the opportunity, put hashtag LashBy31Expression, or just say, hey Sarah, I want to know what's going on. I want to know about that holiday bundle. Yes, I did slip up on my tongue. It's okay, because guess what? I am not perfect. Just like not every opportunity is for you, but I don't think there's really a downside to this one. So give it a try. What's the worst that can happen? You succeed? So, thank you so much for your time today. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will see you again soon. Bye.